Rat Lord's doing really well. Taking another execution from the Hearteater. This is such an incredibly close final. Another execution from the Hearteater. Is this going to be an all-defender final battle here?
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Hey guys, welcome to the grand final of our Shadow of War competition. I'm Potates, and it's nice to see you all here again. Welcome, welcome. So how this works is, we're going to have Twitch and YouTube battle out to see who picks the best pit fighting champions. Right now we have 3 grand champions of each particular stream. So we're doing 4 streams total. This is the final. Now we have Krook the Soothsayer. Krook was Twitch's grand champion of the first pit fighting battle. Well, not the first, but the first competition battle. Snafu was YouTube's in the second. And in the third we had Zuka the Devourer, also YouTube's. So today we'll bring forth the 4th champion, and then these 4 will fight it out for a total winner, and we see who's superior out of YouTube and Twitch. Now, what a lot of people are here for is the fact that I'm giving away 2 copies of Shadow of War at the end of this stream. There's going to be 6 rounds in 2 regions. So that means 12 orcs fighting in one region, and then 12 orcs fighting in another region. Each region will then have its semi-finalists, and those guys will fight, and that will bring forth 1 survivor in each region. Those survivors will then battle in each region for a grand regional champion, and then those 4 regional champions will end up battling it out to see who's the total winner of this whole stream. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be lots of fun. Before we start, I want to show you guys something. Just one thing. Just bear with me for a second. Hello. Did you guys see that? The Mithril edition is huge. So after we do these pit fight competitions, I'm going to set up an individual competition for individuals who want to place bets on who they think is going to be the best pit fighter, and that will come about with the online pit fighting mode, which should be a free DLC coming out very soon. So we are going to be giving away that Mithril edition very soon, so stay tuned to the channel. But today it's just standard editions. 2 standard editions we'll be giving away. So I think we should start. Should we not? I think we should start. So YouTube's going to be voting first. Now YouTube, I want you to pick between a few contenders here. You have Benuk the Rat Lord. So just say Rat Lord if you want Rat Lord. You've got Krook Stoneskin. You've got Ukbuk the Ruinous. You've got Ugakuga the Welts. Nazu Scar Artist. You've got Thrak Grim. Arzgul the Flayer. You've got Crimp Faithful. Olrock Slayer. Orghoul Bright Eyes. Krook Power Hungry. Noska the Wrestler. And Grisha Ghoul Hunter. Those are your choices, guys. Alright, so first round is the Rat Lord for YouTube. I'm just writing this down. Versus Power Hungry for Twitch. Alright, so let's have a look at their details. So we have Rat Lord, no weaknesses actually. He's got great strength and flame weapon. That's pretty good. He's a tank. He's enraged by what won't enrage him in the pits. Poison, frost, and cursed proof. Then we have no weaknesses as well on Power Hungry. You got to expect that though. These guys will make it through the preliminary battles just to make sure that they're strong enough. Groudcall won't get off in the pits, so he doesn't have an epic trait. He's enraged by his rival, so that's good. That's a good bit of information to know, guys. And frostproof. So this would be an interesting fight. Max. I'm sorry, Max. This for me is really early. I'm right in the morning when I stream. 9 AM. Jess is sleeping. We went to a wedding. We had a big one. Alright, it's the Rat versus the Power Hungry here. The Rat comes out with a fairly large swing, killing the Caragor in 2. grabbing the power hungry. Doesn't seem like he wants that power enough. He hasn't laid a single hit on the Rat Lord yet. Rat Lord turns his back on his opponent. What is this? You just don't respect the power of the power hungry. Seems like he doesn't as he picks him up again. Typical Olog fashion. Smacks him to the ground. The power hungry's at half HP, and that might be something to do with the fact that this Olog has great strength. Great strength getting off again. Lots of damage. Power hungry just unable to compete here. His Caragors are just... they're just not doing any damage. But he's acting like they will. He's waiting for him to get in there. Waiting for him to do something. But now he's caught on fire as well. This might be over for the power hungry. He's either going to burn to death. Or, much more likely, walk over to that Olog and get smacked around. Oh no, he's just going to let him burn. Gotta let it burn, guys. Typical Usher song here, and there's the finisher. Picked up, smacked aside like nothing. And that is it. First round goes to YouTube. Well done, YouTube. The power hungry taken out fairly convincingly, I would say. So just to reiterate, Crook Stoneskin is Twitch's pick, and Ukbook the Ruinous is YouTube's. So, here we go. Crook Stoneskin is sickly. Keep that in mind. It's the fear of execution, and he does get exhausted. He's enraged by everything though, so it might come down to the long-term battle here. The war of attrition. If the Berserker can... he's arrow-proof. If the Berserker can take down this Defender Berserker here quickly, he might win. But if not, that exhaustion will play a huge part. So Ukbook the Ruinous has no weaknesses as well. So this will be an interesting fight. Let's get right into it. Please win, my dude. Hey, Lucky Gamer, how are you?
Fine. Come on, I'm ready for ya.
Alright, Stoneskin immediately takes an execution attack from the Ruinous. The Ruinous Fussro does. It's not looking good for Stoneskin so far. He does his Berserker Rampage, but completely misses it. He's blocked. His attack's blocked by the shield automatically. He needs to finish this fast. Keep that in mind. Stoneskin, you need to get in there. You need to do some damage. His Savages are trying to get some damage in on the Ruinous. Oh, and there's the Berserker Rampage. He does get some damage in, and that does regen his health, guys. So the Ruinous has taken a bit of poison damage. Oh, and there's the Rampage again. The Savage taunting. Maybe you shouldn't be taunting, buddy. Get that damage in. Come on. Remember, he's enraged by anything, so at any moment he might just get enraged for no reason. It hasn't happened yet. Stoneskin's attack's been disrupted. Ruinous Fussro Dart again. Execution comes out against the Ruinous. Stoneskin's looking pretty strong. Shield Slam comes out again, but too late. The Ruinous is taken out. Crook Stoneskin takes it. So that's one. That's one for Twitch, one for YouTube. It's looking like an even fight so far. That Rampage is an amazing ability, guys, and they have fixed it. In the last patch, they've made it so it doesn't continually miss like it used to. Let's get started now, shall we? So we have Orghoul Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes is for YouTube, and Ugaku of the Welts for Twitch. Now Twitch picked second and tactically unanimously picked an archer. Now, I love it. That's what you should do by picking second. Try to be a little tactical. So, we have immune to execution, frostproof, beastal frenzy. He's a tank. He's epic determination. So this might come down to how long the fight goes for. If the Welts stops attacking, the epic determination will fully heal the Olog back up. However, Ugaku of the Welts has decoys and epic smoke bomb. This will be a really good fight, I think. If Ugaku of the Welts doesn't let Bright Eyes get close. If he gets put against the wall, this might be it for him. So let's see how this goes.
Let's see how confident you are when you're wearing your insides on the outside.
That is very funny. But I do not have time to laugh now.
He doesn't have time to laugh, he says. Gets in there, tries to get the attack on that archer, but the archer just backs up the welts, looking like he knows how to take on Olog. He's dodging those attacks, but put against the wall. Like I said, he's got to get away from the wall, because that Olog is going to bash him down unless he remains tricky. The smoke bomb comes out. Those are decoys as well, so he seemingly knows which one's the right target. Decoys aren't distracting him. Picks up another. Smacks him to the ground again. He's in a bit of trouble. I think he needs to get away from the wall. Does another hit. This was a tactical choice by Twitch, but your man isn't attacking. He needs to attack. And there's one. Smoke bomb comes out again. His epic smoke bomb needs to come out. He needs to get out of this position he's in. There's a lot of damage there. A lot of damage again. Bright Eyes is in a commanding lead here. There we go. There's the dodge. And that's it. He put up a fight. We'll give him that. Ugaku of the Wilds put up a fight. That was a tactical choice there, Twitch. Very tactical. I'm sorry that it didn't pay off for you. But that's how it rolls sometimes. Sometimes they're just not good fighters. And he just happened not to be. He could have gotten a lot more shots in. He could have put in a lot more effort. But I think after those first two arrows and those first two dodges, he just got put up against the wall. And then he just never recovered from that. We have Nazu Scar Artist. Now, Scar Artist is on YouTube. And Orghoul the Flayer is on Twitch. So Twitch picked first this round, and they got their giant Olog with the Slaughterer tribe. Doesn't get the Slaughterer tribe abilities being an Olog though. So Scar Artist only weak to beasts, but beasts don't necessarily do that much damage, so it doesn't matter too much. I miss people with flamethrowers. There's been a few flamethrowers in the pits before. Alright, so he's enraged by rival Zuka the Devourer. So if this guy gets through to the final round, the grand final, versing Zuka is actually going to be beneficial to him. Anyway, poison proof, curse proof, and he has a Slayer counter, which really doesn't go off in pits. Terrified of burning. This is a huge weakness, guys. Luckily, he's not against someone with fire. So he does have that harpoon. He's arrow and curse proof. He's curse proof, so that will work against the Scar Artist here. So let's see exactly how this is going to go down.
I show you how to fight.
You're next to die.
You're next to die, he says, as he charges in there straight away. Those traps thrown directly onto the Scar Artist. Doesn't seem to do much. He should have just swung that massive, I guess you'd call it a mace, but it's more like a meat hook of some kind, an Olog version. Smacks him around again. Scar's in a bit of trouble as the harpoon gun comes out. Smacks him aside. Close range harpoon does just as much damage as it would at range. Picks him up, smacks him again. This guy looks like he's ready to eat. Twitch is ready to feast as he's, oh, there we go, tenderizing the meat. The Scar Artist has played a little bit around with his skin, but the skin flayer doesn't care as he flays that skin regardless. There we go. He's gonna make a new leather armor set with the new skin he just developed. I'm okay with that. So the Scar Artist is taken out. The Flayer is the winner. Well done, Twitch. It's even right now. It's to the YouTube and to the Twitch. Really close. So now we have Norsco the Wrestler for YouTube, and we have Thrak the Grim for Twitch. Interesting choice here because Twitch picked second and they picked a Carrigo Rider against a Hunter, but that's not necessarily a problem. So only weakness is soft-headed, but doesn't really affect them in the pit. Then we have a gang of Hunters. He's a tracker and immune to Cursed. Fair enough. Now we have Thrak the Grim. He is weak to beasts, and he has flaming weapons and the Fire Master trait, so he will be doing more damage with fire. He's enraged by weakness. He's enraged by Crimp the Faithful, so that might be interesting if they ever face each other, and they might, because the Faithful is still alive. So, arrow, poison, and frost proof. Let's see how this goes, guys.
You ready for a lesson in warfare? You must be eager to die.
You must be eager to die, he says, as he gets charged by Grimm's Caragor there. This gang of hunters should take down this Caragor fairly fast if they focus fire, but they haven't been. There it goes. Spear to the head. The Caragor's down. The Grimm getting out. Off the ground, finally. The crossbows come out from the wrestler there. The wrestler looking pretty strong right now. Even though he has taken quite a bit of fire damage, and there's no hit. Down to half HP. Maybe not so strong anymore. This might be it for him. Burning alive as the Grimm doesn't respect his opponent and catches himself on fire with his own fire weapon there. The wrestler goes in for an execution but does get dodged, and that might be it for him. The wrestler is taken down. Explosive finish. Let's have a look exactly what this looks like. There we go. Wait. Zoom out. Oh, and look at that glitch. Gotta love it, Monolith. Gotta fix that up. Explosive finish. Thrack the Grimm. Taken out. Oh, taken out the wrestler. Well done, Twitch. Well done. Good choice there. We have Crimp the Faithful for Twitch and Ol Rock the Slayer for YouTube. Let's have a look at them now. I'm losing my mind, guys. Losing it. So, he's got a fear of Caragors. That is not so good, but it won't serve him badly now, right now. So he's a Caragor rider with epic throwing knives and cursed bombs and weapons. He's a Slayer. He has Beastal Frenzy. This is really strange. So he has Beastal Frenzy where he becomes enraged if he overcomes his mortal weakness of Caragors. He's immune to execution, arrows, and curse. Then we have the Slayer. He is soft-headed, but that won't affect him. He's got epic bombs. Beast Slayer as well. He's enraged by Tuka the Strong. He's fire, frost, cursed, and beast proof. So let's see how this goes, guys. Don't you be betraying us, boy.
Time to cut you down to size. Another victim. Caragor!
Not wrong. Gets out his ranged weapon, the Faithful, attacking almost straight away with his Caragor. Remember, somebody is beast proof, and it's the Slayer. Hint, hint. So he's not going to take any damage from that Caragor. This is the best position that you could be in, Twitch, right now, is to be off the Caragor so your guy can actually start doing some damage. So those epic bombs are going to continually keep your guy stunned. So he needs to get up close, and he needs to do that. He needs to start executing. And so the Faithful got in there, did some damage, and that's exactly where he needs to be. Whereas the Slayer probably needs to be at range. So that graphical glitch is getting really annoying. So there it goes. Another hit, and that is it. The Faithful losing in almost, what, 3 hits or 4 hits? Poor guy, the Slayer, true to his name, just slays the opposition. Wow. Faithful taken out, and YouTube actually puts another one on the board. So that's 3 for Twitch and 3 for YouTube. Very well done, guys. Rest in peace for sure. And now it's time for the semi-finals of this particular region. So let's see how that goes. So we have the Rat Lord versus the Stoneskin first. So where is the Rat Lord? And where is the Stoneskin? There they are. Alright, so we're on to the semi-finals now, guys. No more science versus face. Damn. Yeah, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. Alright. Semi-final round, guys. We have Ouroboros, the Rat Lord, for YouTube, and Krook, Stoneskin for Twitch. This will be an interesting fight here. Both won relatively convincingly, I would say. Remember, he has great strength. That is his main His main strength is the Great Strength. So then we have Poison, Frost, and Curse Proof. So he's sickly. So he will take extra damage from poison. However, he has that gang of Mighty Savages which get his poison attack as well. No, actually no, sorry. My bad. His Savages will deal extra damage, not get the poison whip. So, Mighty Savages, and he has a gang of Savages, so it's a good combo. Then he has, you know, his typical Berserkers, like Rampage and Flying Axes, which are amazing. And Enraged by everything. He didn't get Enraged last round though. So, this will be an interesting fight. So, good luck to both sides. Poison proof, yep.
I've been waiting to kill you. It better be worth it. More fighters! I kill all!
So the Rat Lord does have an advantage being poison proof. And not being fireproof. Our man does have a disadvantage here, Stoneskin. Looking like he's taking quite a bit of damage to start with. That Berserker Rampage comes out, and it does connect. Ologs are no longer immune to it. Keep that in mind. So he has taken a little bit of damage. Busrodar comes out. Massive hit from the Olog there. Flying Axes comes out, but does leave him open for another strike. Busrodar comes out again. Our man is enraged by everything. This could be it. This is how we can take out the Rat Lord. Get in there, do damage, keep striking. He's down to 1 HP. It's the next hit, I think. And that is it. Stoneskin's taken out. He put up a good fight, though. First semi-final round goes to the Rat Lord. Well done, Rat Lord. Well done. So next fight is going to be between Bright Eyes and the Flayer. So, let me just tally this up. Okay. So the next round, let's get straight into it, guys. Let's get straight into it. We've got Bright Eyes and the Flayer. Orghoul, Bright Eyes. Now, Bright Eyes is for YouTube, and Orghoul. It's a battle of the Orghouls. Orghoul the Flayer for Twitch. So, Twitch is a massive slaughterer tracker, and Bright Eyes is a mystic tank. But it's a battle of the Orghouls. And let's see what they're... Mortally sickly, and that's what took him out, guys. He instantly dropped to that sickly. If you saw the mission we took before. So he has weakness to poison and to beast. He has epic determination though, so he will regen if they don't have poison damage. So he will, if the battle goes long enough, be able to regenerate his health if this guy doesn't keep relentlessly attacking. And he's terrified of burning. So we have the opposite ends of the spectrum here. Terrified of burning, terrified of poison. Which one's going to come out on top here? Both of them not having the strongest immunities here.
I knock you down and grind you into dust! Stop babbling and get to fighting!
Stop babbling and get to fighting, he says, as he steps in one of the traps. Keep in mind, the traps will not stun a no-log. They will just kind of stagger for a little bit. Bright Eyes taking quite a bit of damage there. His tank ability comes out, but does nothing to an Olog. There's another execution. Olog versus Olog executions do a lot of damage there. The mace comes out. This packs a punch, he says, as he throws down another smoke bomb. Goes for the epic determination, but he's disrupted by one of the hunters. Hunter's doing a good job there, stopping that coming out. Bright Eyes throws another bomb down. The Flayer puts out some more traps. Does disrupt him briefly. Another bomb comes out. Flayer, he's relentless with those traps, isn't he? Epic traps and epic beatdown, it seems. The Flayer currently in the HP lead, but not for long. As Bright Eyes takes him down to 1 HP, it's the next attack here, and as he swings, the Flayer is taken out. Well done, Bright Eyes. Makes it through, so YouTube has got 2 of their guys through to the finals here. So Rat Lord and Bright Eyes have made it through. So now it's between the Grim and the Slayer, and this might be the only opportunity that Twitch have in this region. Is their man, the Grim. The next semi-final of this region is between Ulthrok, the Slayer, and thrack the Grim. This is the last chance for Twitch in this region. So thrack the Grim is their final hope. Ulthrock the Slayer, he's vulnerable to nothing. Nothing they can do. He has epic bombs. He's a destroyer, obviously. He's enraged by Tuka the Strong, so that won't help in this fight. He's Fire, Frost, Cursed, and Beast Proof. And our man here is a Fire Master. So the Grim, it's looking pretty grim for him, honestly. I don't know what he's going to do. It's looking grim for him, and it's looking grim for Twitch in this region. So his main strength is negated by the Slayer here. So how is this going to go down for him?
I've got moves you've never seen. Send me your best, not your worst.
Send me your best, not your worst, he says. Taunting Twitch already. Pretty much knowingly saying that YouTube has 2 guys through to the finals already. Those epic bombs come out, knock him off his Caragor. He is dazed briefly while he's knocked off his Caragor. The Grim letting his hunters do it. They'll do all the work as he recovers. Charges in head first. The Slayer getting choke slammed, Kane style there. He's got a cool shoulder pad. I'll give him that. Things aren't looking good for the Grim. He's knocked to the ground. Slayer's done quite a bit of damage to him. Looking fairly strong still. Bomb comes out. Another bomb comes out. And another. Those are the epic bombs. One of the better destroyer abilities there. Come on, man. You gotta strike. The Grim, you gotta strike. Twitch is counting on you. This is all that Twitch have in this region. Packs a punch, he says, and he throws another one. The Grim yet to land a strike. And that is it. Their fears realized as the Grim is taken out fairly easily by the Slayer here. So the Slayer sent through to the final matches of this region. Now, it's only YouTube left for the best chance to win overall. YouTube, I think your guy Ratlord needs to win. So Ratlord for YouTube, Bright Eyes also for YouTube here. But keep this in mind. This Mortal Sickly will severely impact him if he ends up winning this overall, because in the grand finals, one of the regional champions was literally a guy that spreads poison. He's all about poison. So this would be who you'd want to lose, I think. Anyway, so you have great strength Ratlord. I think he's going to win regardless because he does have that great strength. But well done, YouTube. You've won this region. Not overall yet, though. There's still another region to go.
Time is over. Time for a real fight. No one can defeat me. No one.
No one can defeat me, says the Ratlord. Both unanimously swing, but Bright Eyes comes out better of that exchange there. The bomb comes out, packs a punch, he says, as he takes a punch. Oh, smacked across the head. The Ratlord execution comes out. Quite a bit of damage placed on Bright Eyes, and this is the position you want to be in right now, YouTube. And I think that might be it, down to 1 HP. Seek shelter as he disrupts that attack, but this is an execution attack from Bright Eyes. Is he trying to even it out? Doesn't do as much damage because he doesn't have great strength. Ratlord taking a few more hits, man. Just one more strike and you've got this. And there it is. Bright Eyes tries to get off that determination, but he's smacked upside the head by the Ratlord. So well done to the Ratlord there. And now, this is for the finals of this region. It is the Ratlord versus the Slayer. So, let's see who wins out of these two now. We have Arborical Ratlord for YouTube and Ulthrock Slayer for YouTube. This is to see who is the grand final contender, possible contender for this stream. So this will be the regional champion in this region. Sorry, not the regional champion, just this region's champion. So, great strength, flame weapon, enraged by pinning, poison proof, frost proof, enraged by cursed. And then we have no weaknesses, epic bombs, destroyer, enraged by Tuka the Strong, which isn't involved, and he is fireproof. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Brutal against defenders. Yeah, killer face it is.
I hope you done a grave already. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got, says the Rat Lord, as he picks up the Slayer straight away. Expect to see that a few more times. Takes quite a bit of damage. The Slayer runs in there to do his triple flurry, but is taken by a massive Olog swing there. Another execution, but this time from the Olog. And that's it for him. The Slayer's taken out easy. The Rat Lord is this region's champion. Well done to the Rat Lord. YouTube takes the first region, as we know. So let's have a look at the next region. This is Gorgoroth, and we have quite a few possible contenders for you guys to choose. We have the Maggot, we have the Slave Keeper, we have the Gut Slurper, Guts, we have the Hearteater. Thanks for the cheer, Scythe Master. Grund the Eye Gouger, Tuka the Sweet, Nakra the Twisted, Ratak the Giant Slayer, Gubu the Guttless. Oh, can we get the Guttless against the Gut Slurper? That'd be hilarious. Anyway, the Blood Stoker, the Disciple Master, the Friendly, the Trickster, and the Tower. The Tower. We have Orthog, the Tower for Twitch, and Grund, the Friendly for YouTube. Now, the Tower is a fear of Caragors. Not a great fear to have. Epic Smoke Bomb, Cursed Weapon, Gang of Savages, and his Arrow, Poison, and Cursed Proof. Now, our man here will take less damage from Cursed, so he will counter that Cursed damage. He's enraged by Curse as well. This might be it for the Tower. I don't think he's going to survive this. Just saying. Enraged by Curse is the big one. And this guy does Curse damage. So let's see how this goes. I don't think the Friendly is going to be very friendly, guys.
You won't stay alive much longer.
I know more of pain than you can possibly imagine. I am the Tower.
I am the Tower, he says as he dodges the first attack. Smoke Bomb comes out. Execution right to the Friendly's chest. Terror Chains comes out. Completely misses. Terrible, terrible ability. Costs him a little bit of health. He has enraged the Friendly though, and this might be it for him. Tower too busy taunting to get in there, and that's it. First round over, guys. Tower didn't stand a chance. No one has scaled the Tower. Yes, they have now. The Friendly has. So well done. So we have Nakra the Twisted for YouTube and Uga Kuga the Sweet for Twitch. Now, in terms of names, I'm going to go with Uga Kuga the Sweet. But in terms of sheer badassery, I think I'm going to go for Nakra the Twisted. So this is a hard one for me. Internal conflict. No weaknesses for the Twisted. Poison Master with Poison Bombs, Poison Weapon, Gang of the Fingers, Beast Slayer. He's looking pretty strong considering he's a commander. Enraged by Caragors, that's what we saw before. So the Disciple Master's in this region somewhere and he's enraged by him. But he does have that enraged by Caragors as well. Poison Proof and Curse Proof. And now he's against the Sweet, who does have Exhaustion, which would be a problem if he was facing Pash Hearteater, but he isn't. So that should be fine. He has Slayer Counter, which doesn't affect anything. Arrow, Fire, Poison Proof. So he is immune to the Twisted's main strength. So let's see how this goes.
So sweet. So sweet. I got so much more pain to give.
But do you have any sweets? He doesn't. Alright. Both sizing up the competition, but the Sweet goes for the defender first. Why are you killing your own man? The Twisted throws out a Poison Bomb and poisons his own defenders. The Twisted does a little bit of damage to the Sweet here. Sweet rolls around on the ground, recovers pretty quickly though. Does a little bit of damage to the Twisted. The Twisted seems to be looking strong right now. A little bit more HP because he is a warrior. The defender does a little bit of damage to the Sweet. The Sweet's still looking strong. Throws a spear into the Twisted. The Twister's like, bring on it. Bring on more. I'm good with this. Oh, takes a massive execution attack from that Hunter. And another attack. I think the Sweet's got this, and he does. The Twisted crumbles, drops to the ground. That is it. The Sweet take it. So that's one win for Twitch there. So Twitch, Crack, Slave Keeper we have for Twitch, and Pash, Hearteater we have for YouTube. Now, are they announcing their jobs? Because slave keeping is probably a job for them, and heart eating might also be a job. So it's a battle of the careers here. We've got a career slave keeper and a career heart eater. So who's going to win here? We have Terrified of Flies, doesn't affect him at all. So he's got no weaknesses. He has a Fanatical Gang, Poison Weapon Gang, Old Logs, not the best gang to have, and Beast Slayer. Now, Poison, Arrow, Frost, and Beast Proof. And he's against a guy who's weak to Beast, but he's not going to be fighting them. Poison Master, so won't really affect him. So Hardy's at a slight disadvantage from the start. He has a Blood Brother, Unknown Captain. That's not going to affect him. It's a gang of savages, Fire, Poison, and Curse Proof. So this will be an interesting fight.
I'll show you how to do it right.
You gonna fight me or talk me to death?
You know what they say, when your hobby is your job, you won't work a day in your life, right? So the Heart Eater might have the advantage here where he just really enjoys his job. He enjoys eating hearts so thoroughly that he could be just unstoppable in this pit fight. So this gang of Ologs acting as a distraction here. Those Slayers getting in the mix, taking on those Ologs. It's been dismounted, so it is on foot now. The Slave Keeper doing quite a bit of damage. Got to keep your guard up in the right direction, man. Hearteater not respecting his opponent. Just like, nah, I'll go for the Ologs. They look like more of a threat. No, you got to respect your opponent here. And he's not doing it. He is fighting mano a mano now, though. There is that. He has turned around. He has come around to his... He's come to his senses. Execution comes off. Hearteater does quite a bit of damage, so this has evened it up. It's very, very close. Throws him aside. Slave Keeper probably would make a slave of the Heart Keeper if he could, but he is slammed to the ground. Heart Keeper tenderizing the meat before he eats it. Another execution there to the sternum. You don't want to damage that heart, man. You want to keep it intact. Very, very close fight. Terror Chains come out. They will land. Surprisingly, this could actually be the time where Terror Chains has won it for him. And that is it. It did actually win it for him. Heart Keeper takes out the Slave Keeper. So, well done to YouTube there. We have for YouTube Ogberg Gut Slurper, and for Twitch we have Gubu the Guttless. So the Gut Slurper is going to try to slurp Gubu's guts, but he has none. He's got no guts. So how is this going to go down? Is he at a disadvantage, or is he going to be pissed off because there's no guts? This is a battle for the ages. Who's going to win? Battle of gut slurps or no guts? What's going on? It feels like it's almost his counter, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, soft-headed, not going to affect him. He's an assassin throwing knives. Who's his blood brother, actually? The Giant Slayer. Interesting. Poison proof, curse proof, and beast proof. Now he's against mortally flammable, mortally sickly, and terrified of Brawl. So that is a terrible set of weaknesses. Now he's thankfully not fighting any poison or any fire damage, so he should be okay. But he is enraged by Caragors. He is a commander, and he does have a gang of Ologs and a fire weapon. So if a fire runs into him, it will kill him. So the Guttless is actually a terrible, terrible Uruk, but he has a chance of winning this. Motato, welcome, welcome.
I'm here to rip your spine out. You better be a real fighter, and not a brainless gag.
And not a brainless gag, as he says. The Guttless playing with fire quite literally, as his fire weapon can kill him instantly. So, the Guttless starts off with quite a bit of damage. As the Gut Slurper dances around, there's a throwing knife, stuns the target for a little bit. The gang of Olaf's getting in there, disrupting the Gut Slurper quite a bit. Skins around though, and does shove his meat cleaver into the side, into the neck of the Guttless here. the battle of the ages. Can you slurp someone's guts when they don't have any? That's the question. The Guttless taking quite a bit of damage. The Gut Slurper looking pretty strong still. So maybe this will enrage him. Maybe the fact that he's not going to be able to slurp any guts will just serve to piss him off. The Slaughterer tribe ability came out, but the Olog did disrupt him. The Slaughterer tribe ability being an amazing ability if it's not disrupted. So more of them comes out. Bang, 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 bang. Major damage there. He is on fire now though. The Gut Slurper dances around his opposition again. Rolls over. Another hit, but the Olog disrupts it. Those Ologs are coming in handy actually. The Guttless is a commander after all. His Ologs will be inspired to fight a little more fiercely for their captain. Gut Slurper rolls over. The Guttless defends that attack. It's fairly even though the HP says something different. Disrupted again. He can't get off his ability with that Olog bearing down on him. It might be smart to get rid of him first. Rolls in. Attacks the captain again. He likes it, he says, as he throws another knife out. This has been the longest fight of this stream. Down to 1 minute 32, and as I say that, the Guttless takes quite a bit of damage from that execution. It's all down to the next hit for him. Disrupts that attack, disrupts another one. The Gut Slurper, come on man, you gotta get in there if you want to finish this. The Guttless doing well, keeping that guard up. If he keeps that guard up and... There it is, actually! Having no guts serves him. And the Guttless takes down the Gut Slurper. It was looking close there, but that defense kept him strong, kept him in the fight. Wow. Alright. So now we have Ratak Giant Slayer for Twitch. And Narug the Maggot for YouTube. Now, Ratak is a Giant Slayer. Keep that in mind. And Narug is a maggot. Maggots are tiny, you know, and he might not be used to slaying things so small. So this will be interesting. Beast Fodder, Fear of Spiders, won't really affect him that much. Poison Weapon, Caragor, Pack, and Beast Slayer. He's enraged by his rival, the Guttless, so that's not going to affect him. He's immune to Cursed. Let's see what we have here. Immune to Cursed, Frost, Beast. So the immunity to Beast will mean that this guy's Beast won't really help him. Enraged by Burning. And he does have a gang of warriors. This will be an interesting fight. They both don't have anything that really stands out for a strength here.
I'm just a trifle. Nothing for you to worry about.
I wanted a challenge.
He wanted a challenge. As the Maggot is immediately charged by one of the Caragors. Keep in mind, he's immune to those Caragors. And he did instantly kill it as well. So those gang of warriors charging their way in. Wow, the Maggot does a hell of a lot of damage to that Giant Slayer there. This is battle of the two warriors, actually. Warrior versus warrior. Another strong attack there. Drop to the ground. He retaliates though, and keep in mind, this might be a war of attrition here, because if he can last long enough, if the Giant Slayer can last long enough, that poison damage will tick the Maggot down. That might be a way of killing those Maggots, is just to poison them. Picks him up, slams him to the ground, poison damage still ticking, and now they're relatively even in HP. Maggot dodges that attack. Doesn't dodge the next one though, as the poison brings him to his knees to vomit. Giant Slayer took that opportunity to slam into the ground, and this might be it. He might die to the poison here, and that is it. Punch to the stomach, punch to the back of the head, poison into the throats there. Dissolved by Ratak Giant Slayer. Takra Keen Eye for YouTube, and we have Grund Eye Gouger for Twitch. And Twitch were almost unanimous with their choice of the Eye Gouger here, so they maybe intentionally wanted to set this up. So Takra has some keen eyes here. Very keen eyes. But Grund, he likes to gouge him out. So I guess it's a matter of Keen Eye needs to keep the Eye Gouger away from him. This is his nightmare. And Twitch has been on the ball today with trying to pick counters. And I love it. I love how unanimous they were with it. So Keen Eye versus the Eye Gouger. I just gotta see who wins this. So the Keen Eye, no weaknesses, rides a Caragor, is a trickster, enraged by poison, and he's fireproof. Now the Eye Gouger does have that poison weapon. Keep that in mind, that will enrage him. Beast fodder, and that's it. He's a Slayer, triple strike. His blood brother is a Disciple Master. He's lucky he didn't verse him. He's fireproof and curseproof. So it's all a matter of, does the Keen Eye get enraged so hard that he kills the Eye Gouger before he can gouge his eyes out, or does the Eye Gouger get in there early and finish him off before the enrage takes over? So we have to see how this works.
My bite's worse than my bark. I'll bite your head off.
Don't make me wait. Come get some.
Come get some, he says. Eye Gouger immediately drags the Keen Eye off his beast, and that has enraged him because of the poison. Now, he's taken a hell of a lot of damage. It's like that Eye Gouger just knows how to damage Keen Eye. He went straight for the eyes. And there's an execution, and that is it. I think that's it. 100% counter from Twitch there. 100% countered. That was it. Eye Gouger got in there, gouged his eyes out. Keen Eye was taken out. That's it. Done. Over. Complete counter from Twitch. I was getting a little worried for you, Twitch. I was thinking that poison damage is going to enrage him immediately, and that could be over. But damn. The friendly for YouTube, this is one they need to get through, I think, versus Orghoul the Sweet. So the friendly and the sweet is what Cody wanted to get through, didn't you, Cody? And they just so happened to. So Orghoul the Sweet, exhaustion after a while, but he's enraged by his rival, the Hearteater. He might actually fight him eventually. Now, that is the fact that he has a lot of immunities is good for him. Doesn't have anything particularly strong though. No weaknesses on the friendly here, but he will take less damage from cursed, and he's also enraged by it. But there is no cursed damage coming out from the sweet here, so this is this should be an even fight. So we have a Slayer versus a Hunter here. The size difference.
You're tough. Well, I'm tougher.
So sweet. So very, very sweet. Very, very sweet, sweet, sweet.
Very, very sweet, he says, as he gets his face completely slashed by the friendly. He is doing major damage. The sweet does come back with an execution though. He does supplement his lacking of pure melee damage with that range there, and this is so incredibly close, and the sweet drops his guard for a second to get out his stupid Terror Chain's ability, which he just lost him. Terror Chains loses pit fights, guys. Do not get Terror Chains. It's such a bad ability. And that is it. The friendly takes the first round actually. So the friendly goes through for YouTube there. So good work, YouTube. You've got one going in the finals. And here we go. Alright guys. So now we have Pash Hearteater for YouTube. YouTube, this is another one that you need to get through. And we got Gooby the Guttless, but heart eating and gutless. There's no guts to eat. So will Hearteater have the same vigor as he had in the last fight? I don't know. There's no heart to eat. Poison Master, Poison Weapon, Gang of Savages. He does have a Blood Brother of Unknown, but that won't affect him. Fireproof, Poisonproof, and Curseproof. Now he's versus someone who just so happens to be mortally sickly. So, we all know how this is going to go. We all know how this is going to go. Do we even need to say it? I'm just going to write down who wins right now.
Wish you never met me.
I'll break you.
And here we go. Let's see if he puts up a fight, at least. Fire comes out, and he's enraged immediately. But he doesn't use it. He doesn't use the fact he's enraged to get some damage off. This could have been his chance to overcome his mortal weakness. No, he's more interested in killing all these men. He's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm taking all of your men with me. And that is a lot of damage there. Look at that poison tick him down. That is it. He's a dead man. Doesn't even get to be lifted into the air. Gubu, poisoned to death. Still goes for the ride though, actually, after he died. So Eye Gouger and Giant Slayer, both for Twitch. Grundy Eye Gouger, Ratak Giant Slayer, both on Twitch. So Eye Gouger, he has some beast fodder. Poison weapon. He's a slayer. He's enraged by ghouls. He's fireproof and curse-proof. The giant slayer. He has beast fodder. Poison weapon. Carriger pack. And he's immune to cursed. So this will be an interesting fight. Let's see who wins, Twitch. Who do you want to go through? Who would you rather go through out of these two here?
Looking forward to this like I am. Another victim. Come on.
Another victim, he says. Both have poison weapons. Both not immune to it. This is not going to be a war of attrition because they're both poisoning each other. Vomit comes out. Both trading blows back and forth. The Argouger taken to the ground by that Caragor. Instantly kills it though. Still got his back to his opponent. Don't turn your back to the Giant Slayer. That's not what you want. He slays giants. Argouger gets another attack off. And another. Is it time for more eye gouging? And it is. And that will be it. The eye gouger goes through. Giant Slayer just not as strong. So the eye gouger makes it through. Who would you rather go through here? YouTube's Hearteater or YouTube's Friendly? So Pash the Hearteater has shown some vigor in those fights, but he was in the last fight against someone that was weak to his main strength. The Friendly has just been consistently strong. So Beast Fodder, Poison Master, he has those savages, and he's fire, poison, and curse proof. And it looks like the Friendly isn't poison proof. He's enraged by curse. He has cursed water. He's a slayer. So he doesn't have anything that's going to help him against the Hearteater. The Hearteater doesn't have anything that's going to help him against the Friendly. So this will be interesting.
Get ready to die.
Get ready to die.
Let's play rough.
Hearteater wants to play rough. The Friendly sizing up his competition here. Taunting. The Caragor comes in straight away to do some damage, but does none. 0. The Friendly's looking strong still. Takes out those Slayers in one hit. The Friendly, not very friendly, takes an execution attack from the Hearteater to the sternum there. Scream for me, he says, as the Slayer chains do a sizable amount of damage that time. Not bad at all. The Friendly does a little bit of damage. Jesse brings me some tea. Thank you, Jesse. Slam to the ground. The Friendly is looking like he might not survive this unless he does some more damage. And there it is. He does a bit of an execution. Friendly is still taking that poison damage. So if this goes too long, he will die. And it is seemingly going long. So there's a slam to the ground. This might be it for the Friendly. And that is it. Well done to YouTube. The Hearteater goes through. So the Friendly taken out. So he'll be versing the Eye Gouger in the final round. Who is going to take it? Is it going to be Pash Hearteater for YouTube? Or is it going to be Twitch's Grund Eye Gouger? Eye Gouger's been looking fairly strong, and so is the Hearteater. Hearteater hasn't convincingly won like the Eye Gouger has though. Poison Master. He does have his Gang of Savages as well. He's fire, poison, and curse proof. Now, the Eye Gouger has his poison weapon, but he does have fire and curse proof, not poison proof. So he could be ticked down by that poison. So the Eye Gouger needs to finish it off early, I think, for him to have a chance. I'm afraid for our Eye Gouger, says Christina. I agree, Christina.
Let's see how well you play dead when you're dead.
Let the ripping of flesh begin again.
Let the ripping of flesh begin again. He taunts his opposition. They're both not fighting, but then the Hearteater comes in. Does a little bit of damage with his Caragor there, but the Caragor is taken out. Gut. Oh, the Eye Gouger taking out all the savages almost in one blow. Taking a bit of poison damage there. Eye Gouger needs to get in there, needs to do some damage because he will tick down to that poison. Without that immunity there. It's very good to have a poison immunity for a pit fighter, and unfortunately he doesn't have one. Takes an execution, and I think this is it for Twitch. Twitch, I'm sorry, but this was your last hope. This was your last chance. The Eye Gouger was your last ray of sunshine, and that is it. Twitch have lost not only the region, but lost this pit fighting championship. You still have your man, the soothsayer, that can fight. So that is it. That is it. Well done, YouTube, for today's stream. YouTube has made the Hearteater go up against the Rat Lord, both of which are YouTubes. The Hearteater for YouTube versus Burek the Rat Lord for YouTube as well. Now let's have a look at their details. We have a Terror, Poisonous Commander. Damaged by Beast. He's a Poison Master with a gang of savages. He's a Commander. He's Fireproof, Poisonproof, and Curseproof. And he's against the Rat Lord. No weaknesses and great strength with Flaming Weapon. He's a tank. And he has Poison, Frost, and Curseproof. So the Hearteater might be in a bit of trouble because he is Poison Proof. Keep that in mind.
I come for you. Be ready.
I come for you.
I can't wait to see inside you.
Orghoul, he says, as he knocks his opponent off it. The Rat Lord not giving two shits about these savages. He takes them out, burns them alive, goes straight for his man, the Hearteater now, who went for the heart against that Orghoul. The Orghoul has taken quite a bit of damage. Hasn't done much to the Hearteater yet. Hearteater hasn't taken much from that hit, actually. He's in with a chance. He's not poisoning this Orghoul, but if he does outlast him, because the Orghoul is taking fire damage from his own Flaming Weapon. He is stunned from that hit. The Hearteater hasn't got his guard up. He's put it back up now. The Orghoul waited. Maybe it's a noble act, or is it just he thinks highly of himself? Who knows? But right now it's looking like the Hearteater is in a little bit of trouble. Smacking that shield is not a problem for this giant Orghoul. Smacks him upside the head again. And another hit. The shield is still up. And all the Hearteater needs to do is keep that shield up. Keep that defense going. And he drops the shield. Gets grabbed instantly by the Orghoul here. The Rat Lord is doing really well. Taking another execution from the Hearteater. This is such an incredibly close final. Another execution from the Hearteater. Is this going to be an all-defender final battle here? Rat Lord in a bit of trouble here. Down to 1 HP. What is going to happen? Shield goes back up. Epic Determination comes out. Can he get his health back before he's struck again? And he gets 1 strike worth of HP up. And that is it, though. The Rat Lord taken out. 4 defenders go through to the finals. This is absolute chaos. The Hearteater makes it through. I did not expect that. What a savage. So guys, we have Krook the Soothsayer, we have Snafu the Worm, we have Zuka the Devourer, and now we have the Hearteater. All 4 of which are defenders. Now this is the battle of the champions now. So Twitch has only 1 man in this battle, Krook the Soothsayer. The rest, Snafu, Devourer, and the Hearteater are YouTubes. So the Soothsayer is up first against the Worm here, and it'll be interesting to see how this battle goes. The Soothsayer won the first stream, the first competition stream against all challengers. He was a regional finalist. Same with Snafu the Worm. Snafu the Worm beat all contenders on the second stream, and he was the regional finalist. Now, Krook the Soothsayer is Twitch's representative. Snafu the Worm is YouTube, so I don't know how this is going to go. So we have, Soothsayer is flammable, keep that in mind, but he does have that enraged by burning. He's also enraged by mortal wounds, and I think that's what won him for him a lot of times. He is a berserker, he does have epic rage, and he is arrow proof. Now he's up against Snafu the Worm, and Snafu was the king of poisoning them and then outlasting. If you remember correctly, he's a fanatical gang of archers as well. He's a commander. He's enraged by mortal wounds as well. He's poison proof, curse proof, beast proof, and poison proof. These 2 were both juggernauts, so it'll be interesting to see who wins this.
You're tough. Let's see if your guts are tough too.
Never done good to kill.
The Soothsayer looking fairly strong as he comes in with an execution to start with. Snafu the Worm looks cool as hell, but damn, that did not look cool. You lost your street cred there, buddy. Poisons the Soothsayer. Keep in mind, the Soothsayer is not poison proof, and that has been how the Worm has won in the past with attrition, outlasting his opponents. Slams the Soothsayer to the ground there. typical, he says. They're both very even in terms of HP now. Smacked around before the feral tribe ability come out. The soothsayer still in the lead in terms of HP. Another execution comes out, and that's how he has been winning those last fights on the first stream. A lot of those executions comes out, and that is it. The Berserker Rampage takes out Snafu the Worm. Twitch is in with a chance here. Mate, crazy. So he goes through to the grand final. It's gonna be guaranteed Twitch versus YouTube for the grand final here. So we have Zuka the Devourer versus the Hearteater. He just pulls it out of his butt every time. Zuka the Devourer, as we remember him, he won pretty convincingly in all his fights here. And then Pash Hearteater, we just saw him this stream, how strong he can be. One's poisonous, one isn't. Let's see their abilities. So, Zuka the Devourer, weak to beast, doesn't really matter. He has a Slayer counter, a gang of defenders, he's a Slayer, he has Last Stand, he's Arrow, Poison, and Curse Proof. And he's against someone with the Poison Master trait, so this will be interesting. He is immune to it. Keep that in mind. He's enraged by weakness. I don't know who to go for here. They're both fairly strong contenders. Worm was my man, says Nova. Sorry, man.
What a strong specimen. I wonder what your insides look like.
You'll be in the dirt in no time.
Devourer with that cool as hell shield. And the Hearteater is mounted. He must have gained the mount for one of the fights. The mount's not going to serve him well in this fight. With dance around his competition. He's not respecting the power of the Devourer, I think. He's like, no, let my men take care of this. The Hearteater behind his opponent though. He could charge in and do some damage, but instead he goes for one of the commander's little minions. He's off his beast now though. The Hearteater getting attacked by his own beast, but the beast was trying to get through him to the defender at the back. He saw his target, didn't care about his master. The Hearteater gets out his terror chains, whips one of the troops, but misses the Devourer. Devourer gets a hit in. They're both even in terms of HP. The Hearteater does a bit of damage to the Devourer though. Devourer does his triple strike, but does not land a hit behind that shield. Both of them not taking any poison damage, remember that. Terror chains comes out again. Whips all of the opposition behind, just like his does. Twin mirror matching here. Double terror chains. Slams to the ground again. The Hearteater in seemingly a commanding lead here. The Devourer needs to devour this heart before he does the same to him. He's looking strong. Hearteater slams him to the ground again. Who do you want to win this, YouTube? Who do you want to go through? Because right now it's looking like the Hearteater is taking this convincingly here. Slammed to the ground again. Devourer is getting devoured, and he will be. Hearteater almost guaranteed to be eating his heart if he wins this match here. So you're fighting for not only your life, your respect as well. Triple strike comes out. Devourer keeps his shield up, keeps that defense high. Smack to the ground again. The Hearteater using this move over and over again. And that is it. Hearteater punch to the back of the head. Poison down the throat. The Devourer devours exactly the right amount of poison to kill. There we go. That is it. The Hearteater goes through to the finals against the Soothsayer. Hearteater and the Soothsayer will be fighting it out for the overall champion of every pit fighting stream in this competition so far. So all 4 rounds, this will be the grand champion, guys. Grand champion match. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter which platform you're using, vote for who you think's gonna win. Now the Soothsayer is Twitch's man and the Hearteater is YouTube, so this is a grand final between Twitch and YouTube. Excitingly enough, both contenders are reaching the finals. I'm happy about it. I'm glad it's not just 2 YouTube or 2 Twitch. I'm happy to see it battle it out and hold on to the very end. Soothsayer has been, I don't know, a very strong contender in a lot of matches, and the Hearteater is seemingly coming from nothing and worked his way up in this stream to become the champion, and now in the grand final. So it's almost like an underdog story, I'd say. So how is this going to go down? We have only weak to beast. He has that poison master ability. He's a commander, and he's fire, poison, and curse proof, and he's got the soothsayer here. He's got that exhaustion trait. Keep that in mind, but he does have epic rage, so his rage will last a long time. Now, he's a berserker. That is what won him a lot of fights. He's got mortal wounds. He's got burning. Both of those enrage him. So, how is this going to go down? I don't know. But, cheer for you guys. Guys, cheer for your guys. Cheer for your men. Is the soothsayer going to win? Is the Hearteater going to win? I don't know. This is the grand final now. Defender versus Defender. Terror versus Mystic. Berserker versus Commander.
I'll scoop out all your insides.
He'll scoop out all his insides, especially the heart. The soothsayer taunting long enough to be attacked by that Caragor mount there. The mount drops though. The soothsayer taking no crap from that Caragor. He's just looking at those savages like, okay, sure, you guys can attack me. Come on, do some damage. I like to see it. Takes one of them out. The Hearteater, in typical fashion, knocks him to the ground, showing no respect to the soothsayer, who will take that poison damage. Both the Terror Chain and the Quake misses. Berserker Rampage comes up, which does heal up the soothsayer. Soothsayer goes for the shield slam, does quite a lot of damage to the Hearteater, and the Bust Rodar comes out as well. The Hearteater looking fairly weak. Quake Slam gets blocked. Here comes the shield slam. There it is. Lands on his opposition. Soothsayer taken on the ground and poisoned again. And stabbed. This has evened it out. Very close grand final here, guys. Another execution comes out to the soothsayer. I thought this was going to be close, but it looks like it might be over. The enrage comes out though. He just needs to outlast. He's on 1 HP. He needs to get through that shield and do some damage, but the Hearteater takes it. Keeps his guard up that whole time and retaliates with the shield. That is it, guys. The winner of 4 rounds is YouTube with the underdog Pash Hearteater. Hearteater takes it. He outlasted that enrage. Wow. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Hearteater takes it. Hearteater makes his way to the podium right now. And this is your winner, guys. YouTube, well done for winning 4 rounds overall. You've done it. You've beaten this pit fighting competition. And you pulled out against the soothsayer, who I thought would have taken that. The underdog story. Amazing. I love it. And all intents and purposes, like, they didn't have anything crazy strong about him, and he's a commander. He didn't have an enrage mechanic, and he beat a guy who did. So he's a very strong orc. Must be something behind the scenes going on there. But damn, Pash was on steroids that fight. Well done, YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. You put up a good fight though. You really did. You really did. Alright, so now it's time to announce the winners of the 2 copies of Shadow of War. You guys ready for this? 10 seconds. Hey, Potates, when we see Dangerous fight again, you might, common sense, you might see him fight again. I've kept him up there. I've kept the other pit fighting stream winners up there, and I'll be doing a lot more pit fighting streams very soon, and I'll store them all, and then we'll do one big championship fight again, Hearteater included. Pash don't eat normal hearts, he eats dragon hearts. Damn, yes he does. Alright, let's announce our first winner. And our first winner is Lucas Sutton. Lucas, I saw you in the chat before. You still there, man? Lucas. Lucas Sutton, my man. You're the first winner. So Lucas, I don't want to give out your email to everyone here, but let's just say there's animal paw in the email along with something else. So Lucas, well done. Are you in the stream still? Because I saw you before. I saw you in the chat. Well done, man. Anyway, well done. You win a copy of Shadow of War. I'm really happy for you, man. And the next winner... Lucas. Well done, man. Well done. Congrats. We'll talk in Discord. I'll send you a copy straight away. Just send me a private message in Discord and I'll add you to Steam and we'll send you that copy straight away. So well done, man. Well done. Really like that. Cool. I'm glad that someone that won was actually in the stream this time. Ah, fantastic. All right. Next up, we have... Oh, another L. Leon Allison. Leon Allison, are you there, man? Leon Allison, same email address, basically. Leon, are you there, my man? Thanks for the cheer there. Thanks for the cheer. Well done, man. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you. General Doom. Thanks, man. I appreciate you being here live. Leon Allison. No, it's spelt like this. I'll type it out. Leon Allison. There we go. Lion. I guess it's Lion? Lion Allison? Anyway, those are the two winners. Amazing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That is the end of the pit fighting competition. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop pit fighting. We are going to pit fight to the very end. So, as soon as the online pit fighting mode comes out, I will be giving away that Mithril edition of Shadow of War. Now, Mithril edition will be a lot harder for you guys to get. It won't just be a random draw. I will literally pit people against people, and we'll make it a proper tournament structure fight, okay? And that winner of that will get the copy, and that will be over multiple days. It will not be just one day. It will be at the end of the whole championship. The winner will get that. It is a big box. It's going to cost me a lot of money to send it out. It's the size of my desk, and I showed the camera before. It's amazing. All right, amazing. I can't wait for that. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to keep streaming, but I'm going to keep streaming on Twitch. I can't stream on YouTube anymore, just because I'll be streaming a game that they won't let me stream. So everyone on Twitch, stick around. Everyone on YouTube, jump over to Twitch if you can. But if you want to catch more Shadow of War stuff, I will be streaming tomorrow. Shadow of War specifically. So thanks everyone for joining me. It was a lot of fun. And congratulations again to Lucas and Leon. First, I'm going to shoot them a copy of Shadow of War, and then I will continue streaming. So stay tuned, guys, and jump on over. If you haven't already, by the way, join the Discord. There's tons of people there. A lot of people that I see in the chat right now are in my Discord. Fun people. We talk all the time. Jump in, have a look. If you see this video being uploaded, because I will edit it first and then I will upload it, jump in, watch it again, shoot a like, a comment if you can. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you soon. Everyone on Twitch, stick around. Bye.